Hello and welcome to the Lighthouse. I am Shine, and today we're going to do the Rumi Oracle message. And two came out, and I said, well, was that intentional? And it said yes. I said, you want me to read two? It said yes. And how do I know? Because I have my yes and no's. So that's all they tell me. So you got two cards today. It's going to be a lot of talking. We have a 19, Sacred Union. See here. And then we have Sacred Phoenix Heart. So let's see what these say. Sacred Union. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. Stupefied with bliss, I become without thought. There is no grief in that loss. I gladly surrender my intelligence in favor of this mindlessness. It is ecstasy, rapture. The sweetness of the union, so sacred, overwhelms my senses. The lover and the beloved are my world. Nothing else exists except this love, this unity of divine masculine and feminine, and the fresh new universe that shall be born from their sacred joining. It happens even now, between my body and my spirit, and in yours, and in his over there, and that woman passing by. All creation in sacred, rapturous embrace. So shocking and wild, this frenzy of loving delight without limits. Let us be swept away, my beloved, in the passionate loving that renders duality into one and tips the mind into empty ecstasy. You lucky, lucky angel, you are to be blessed with sacred union. This union is of the lover and the beloved, the masculine and the feminine. That which appears to be opposite will no longer appear to be so. There is a coming together that is destined and divine. You are to be swept up in a wave of such love. This oracle comes to you as a portent, a sign of that which is to come, and also as a confirmation of your spiritual journey thus far. You have been working to integrate masculine and feminine energies within. Oh, perhaps, always. Well, perhaps you have not used those words, but you have been attempting to find the balance between living a surrendered life and leading from the heart, and then knowing when to take the initiative to set something in motion, when to put your body, mind, and soul into getting your shoulder behind something to push. You have been working hard to surrender attachment to plans and how you think things should go. Instead, you have intended to show it up for what it is, to seek out the genius of life through unconditional acceptance instead of judging and fearing, resisting what is as though it were a big mistake, perhaps caused by ignorance within. No, you do not seek to hide from love anymore. You have been learning step by step how to embrace it and allow it to embrace you. What a journey you are taking, beautiful lucky angel. So your confirmation is thus: you are growing, you are evolving, you are making genuine shifts in consciousness that are allowing you to change the way you are in the world, to become freer, more loving, wilder, more divine. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now, in your surrendered state, you are seducing the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, such graceful intervention. The divine cannot resist your beauty, so keep going with that sacred surrender. Keep believing in the inner healing path you are traveling with such success. Accept this confirmation and acknowledgement close to your heart and keep traveling along your path of love. Keep this knowledge in your heart. You are meeting your beloved. What could be more exciting? The sign coming to you with this oracle is that of great love bestowed by the hand of grace. What this means is that there is destiny at play in matters of the heart. There is heart healing and a letting go of past obstructions, suffering, or misunderstandings. You could say, in a way, that the great cosmic matchmaker has taken up your cause. If you are already in a relationship, expect that there will be healing of that relationship in whatever way needed. You may have no sense of how it is going to play out. It may result in a deepening of commitment to your lover, but it will certainly result in a deepening of your own commitment to love. If you are open to attracting a new and significant relationship into your life, perhaps a life partner, soul friend, or other supporter of your life journey, then the divine is hearing your call and is answering. Let go of your grip. Do not hold on to a particular person, to a particular fear or fantasy. Instead, open your arms as if expecting your lover to run straight into them. For what could be more perfect than the divinely sanctioned relationship entering into your life? It will move you. It is likely through romance, but it could be through soul-satisfying partnership. The soul for whom you have been waiting, so your life path and heart-inspired work can continue to develop. It could be through the presence of a child or even a coming together of your own inner masculine and feminine, so that you finally have a clear sense of your purpose in life and the means through which to take action on it, even if that action is to surrender yet again. This oracle also comes with a particular piece of guidance for you, no matter what has been, what has succeeded, and what has appeared to fail, what has been loved and what has been lost. There is only one truth that will prevail in your life, without failure, without exception, and that is love. It is all you are truly seeking, and it is behind every life experience seeking you. Do not stand back from it. Do not pull yourself aside, turn down your eyes, and pretend you cannot be seen by the world. Be bold, claim the love that is your divine birthright, and know that sacred union is yours, destined in the heavens and blessed by the great beloved. So here, of course, we have the sacred honoring ritual. Place one hand on your heart and the other outstretched before you, as if to place it on the heart of another. Say aloud, through the grace of Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I call upon my true beloved now to be at one with my heart purpose. Through divine grace, our sacred union is now sanctioned and blessed. The love in my life swells to overflowing, and I do not try to contain it. I am satisfied to be washed away in bliss, and I serve the great beloved in this divine romance, offering my heart to the one great love through which all other love emanates. I am love, I am united, heaven and earth conjoined in passionate devotion to the great beloved. Love fills my life in all the ways I need, and I am graced by divine blessings so rich. Thank you, so it be. Place both hands on your heart and rest for as long as feels good for you. When you're ready, open your eyes. And place your hands on the prayer position briefly, and then on your head. Now you've finished your ritual. So there's that. The great beloved. I mean, most think Rumi is about romance, but it's his love of the divine, his love of the universe, his love of God. But it's worded in a way so it sounds romantic because that's how it's intended to be. The romance of the great love, the great God, the great creator, the great universe, the divine within. This is also, divine partnerships and such, the bigger meaning, but from my understanding, if I'm saying things correctly, that this is what Rumi, his works are mostly about God, right? Finding one's own divinity, etc. Again, so for some, these might be again masculine and feminine energies. This is because both sexes have both these energies, and they can be out of whack, in the shadow aspect, or they could be, healed and working great. And the masculine again is the doer, and the feminine is the nurturer, right? The receiver. So for a lot of people, again, they're having to, a lot of feminines are maybe needing to work on their masculine energies. This is becoming more empowered, more, taking action, maybe, doing your own business, whatever it is, these kind of things. And for some, it's also in the feminine energy. You need to be more open to receiving. You need to be more nurturing and receptive and not closed off. So, again, it could just be about balancing those things within oneself. It could be soul group situations. It could be coming together with someone that you're meant to do things with, especially if you're a light worker, etc. Lifetime partners, what have you. But that is that one. So it could be all kinds of things there, but it's about balance and coming together and getting oneself together, I guess. Now we have Sacred Phoenix Heart. This was the rising from the ashes, Phoenix, right? So this is about persevering, etc. Under the cover of blood. Oof. Love veils many rose gardens. In total faith, love tenderly guides every lover to the garden of the heart. Reason says the world is limited in 6 directions. There is no way out. Love says there is a way, and I have traveled it many times. So that's the little Rumi thing there. How I adore your defiant, rebellious heart. It knows that what for the mind is an end is for the heart simply another match to ignite the sacred flames. It eats of love until it is filled, and then becomes hungry again and eats some more, and again and again. It eats of love until it is so full it must simply explode into a sacred fire of passion. It bursts, incapable of sustaining old consciousness, and the expanse of blessings unlimited, lavished upon it through the great beloved's affection. It would be like attempting to fit an ocean in a teacup. So it does not. It bursts forth like a dying star into spectacular radiance, only to be reborn again, new and hungry for the next feeding frenzy in love's great banquet. How I adore your defiant, spectacular heart. Love guides us through travails that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge, from any cause. It cannot. It is just love's way. Love says to us there is always another way. You are receiving this guidance now. Perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically, or are in deepest despair because you appear to have met a dead end, a frowning no, or a dismissive laugh upon your quest to bring love alive. So then, do you choose to believe in love or in the death of sorts your heart faces? Your heart shall rally. I choose death because that is the portal to new life. Okay. And so it is wise, you see. But you must be brave. To be burned in love by love for love will involve endurance of pain. But it will also place it in context. It is the shorter pain that is not compounded by erroneous thinking. That pain comes and goes quite quickly when you realize that love is simply playfully smacking your wrist and saying, "Not that way, beloved. There are great pitfalls on that path. Come, take this one, where there shall be wine and dancing." So you are guided to accept the closed doors, the death, the pain, and to let it become tinder for your fire. It's relentless. It's just a hoot a minute. You know what I'm saying? Cry whatever tears need to be cried so your tinder can be dry and ready to create the sparks that your heart needs. The sacred phoenix ready to die into life within you is hungry for the fire. Let it feast so it can fulfill its potential, its divine destiny, and become born again into new form, more divinely aligned and alive than ever before. This oracle comes with a message for you. You may feel as though you have been wandering in a desert for many years with no oasis in sight. You know what I'm saying? In the desert. And that's exactly where I am, in the desert. Literally. Literally. And maybe some of you too. Like literally. Like location wise. You know what I'm saying? You have been through darkness. Yes. Through trials. Yes. Endured confusion and uncertainty as you sought for your truth. Sought divine revelation. And sought your purpose to confirm your plans. Seek no more. The answers are now given, or very soon will be, in the life, the passion, the purpose. It will all come to you in clarity. Does life need to be grasped for? It is bestowed according to grace and destiny. It need not be sought so much as received. The spiritual destiny that calls your soul, even whilst you may feel your bodily ears are deaf to the call, makes your heart leap. It is as though hearing the beloved's voice and stirring an ancient memory of love so powerful moves you. What? And stirring. Wait. It is. It is as though hearing the beloved's voice and stirring an ancient memory of love so powerful moves you, even without you necessarily understanding how or why. Yeah, I don't understand how or why that was so difficult to read. I don't know. So let the life come to you. Be prepared to let the old version of your life pass away into the new life now being born. What does this mean? It means letting go of your striving, your opinions, your doubts, your despair, and your fears. Life wants to happen through you, blazing angel. You don't have to do much more other than get out of your own way. Love is your nature, let it flourish, and life shall unfold accordingly. This oracle brings a particular message regarding divine timing. That oh so significant factor in our dreams coming to life. Your time is fast approaching. It may even be now. It may seem least likely to you. There may be great darkness or confusion, and yet the unveiling of the new dawn is closer to the deepest darkness of the night. Do not turn back or away from your progress. Your very next steps shall be upon hallowed ground, rendered golden by the rays of the rising sun. Here's another ritual. Place your hands on your heart and say, this sacred phoenix heart is blessed. Through every loss, every grief and sadness, every mourning, this heart grows strong, ready to ignite into new life, into the dance that is not the funeral procession, but the rite of spring. This heart is ready to leap with new life, to be infused with joy of innocence and the passion of deepest devotion. How I trust my heart to lead me, guided by the inner voice of love, through all that could possibly be. I am safe. This heart knows the way, and I follow it faithfully now into the light of a new day. Through sacred grace, so be it. Place your hands in prayer and close your eyes. Imagine there is love in your heart and that you can send a gentle acknowledgement of that love from your mind to your heart. As you bow your head towards your hands, imagine you are mentally bowing to the greatness of your heart and the love it honors. And you've completed your ritual. Now I could say something, but I'm going to leave it there because that's another video. And we want to stay on the tip of the message here. But you know what I'm saying. I got some thoughts, but we'll there's a lot of optimism here. There's a lot of woo-woo. But, you know, it's a nice thought, but I don't know where this all fits, you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't look how it sounds. Let's just put it that way. And on that note, perhaps you're just hoping for the best. I don't know. But awareness is key in these times. Let us be wise. You know what I'm saying? Well, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.